Skeletor. And I am pirated Shanieology's channel once again. Why, you ask? Well, I'm tired of answering the same question. It should be obvious by now that I, Skeletor, am here to conquer YouTube. First I conquer YouTube, then I conquer Castle Grayskull. So last time I asked a question in the comments, should Skeletor keep reviewing this new Netflix He-Man series? And the reply was a resounding yes, Skeletor, keep doing it. So, I, Skeletor, shall continue to react to this series. You know, it is hilarious, because after reading a lot of the comments, I started to realize a lot of you are actually enjoying this. And it's kind of funny how further removed this series is, appearance-wise, to the original series than was Kevin Smith's ridiculous Netflix Revelation series. And I wonder just how angry Kevin Smith must be. I wonder when he saw the trailer for this new He-Man series, it was probably like, if they didn't like my show, well, they're going to hate this. I wouldn't want to be those guys right about now. He's probably like, those toxic fans won't go for this. I wonder what he thought when he actually saw the reviews come in and people were like, you know, it's not that bad. Some people love it, some people think, yeah, it's okay. Kevin Smith must be crying in the fetal position once again. Why didn't they like mine? Mine was closer to this. I had Mark Hamill as Skeletor. What is going on? Is this some personal attack on me? No, Kevin Smith. The truth of the matter is, this show did not lie. They changed what they changed, and we knew they were going to do it. We saw the trailer. There was no lie about it. And more importantly, the central focus of the show still revolves around He-Man and Skeletor, whereas your show sidelined both of them, at least in the first part. Don't know much about the second part, but, you know, it's really important to make a good first impression, don't you think? Listen, let's be honest, this does have some woke elements. We cannot deny that. Yes, they did change Teela. Yes, they did gender swap Mer-man. But at least they made these characters semi-likable. And they did keep at least the central focus of the series intact, which was He-Man. They didn't make it the whiny baby Teela show and sideline Adam and He-Man for the entire run of the series. And let's also be honest. He set the bar really low. Anything that was just slightly better, we probably were going to like it. Anyway, changing the topic. Now, I have a surprise for you all. I'm not sure it's a good surprise or a bad one, but it is a surprise nonetheless. I will not be reacting to this episode by myself. You see, a while back I had a guest. His name was Mer-man. I know you probably know him as one of my ridiculous minions. And he made a guest appearance. And a lot of you were like, yes, bring him back. I was like, no, I, Skeletor, don't share the limelight with anyone. But Merman caught wind of this in Eternia, and he was like, Skeletor, when are you going to have me back? But he did it in his more gurgly sounding voice. Anyway, he wouldn't stop nagging me every day, sending me messages. You want me yet? Am I on yet? Well, today I, Skeletor, caved in. I said, fine, I'll let you review this with me. Just stop nagging me. And so, without further ado, I introduce live via Eternian Portal Vision, which is I guess your equivalent to Skype. I bring to you Merman. Hello. Hey guys, how's it going? So, Merman, did you watch the first episode that I sent you? Because I don't want to waste precious time explaining a thing to you. No. Not to worry, I'm all caught up. Great. So, how's Snake Mountain and the others been since I've been away? You know, we've just been chilling out. Not doing much. Threw a party the other day. It was pretty good. A party? Well, I hear you're throwing parties? No, it was just like a small gathering. It wasn't big. You know, just a couple of guys on some potato chips. Potato chips? You weren't eating potato chips on my throne, were you? Getting crumbs all over it? No. Your throne room is completely off limits. Good. Anyway. Enough reminiscing. Let's get on with this. I'm ready to go when you are, Skeletor. I don't care if you're ready or not. We go on my time. So, without further ado, let's do this thing.
Okay, voice in my head. I clearly found your champion. Now what?
I find it very disconcerting that she never questions the motives of the voices in her head. I know. I mean, like, how far is she willing to trust it? What if it then says, next Teela, we want you to kill everyone in their sleep? That's less of a sword and more of an overgrown fly swatter. Mirror, mirror on my sword, what's the best sling machine I can afford?
Pride brat managed to harness the sword's power for himself.
Halt. Remain still. Do not run.
Halt! Remain still! Do not run! Worst exercise routine ever! Maybe that's why this He-Man has no leg muscles. Hey Merman, seems as if you'd have a better shot at hitting the toilet while you pee than this He-Man does at hitting these drones. Hey, you promised you wouldn't bring that up. And you promised you'd stop missing the bull scales for brains. No.
Where? Ow! I'll take it.
Well, that's using your head. Boo! Boo, I say! What? Not punny enough? That's low-hanging fruit, Merman. Oh, whatever, give me a break. It's my first reaction. No!
Ledge.
Two! Where'd they go? Where? No drone has gone before. That's my William Shatner.
Incinerate.
Don't get cocky. I know that if I took a shot like that, I'd be making cocky. Gross!
No magic. Okay, fine. Let's see how this works instead.
What's with all the women in this series? Smashing their head against things. There's going to be a lot of female brain damage going on if this continues. Brain damage. Good one, Skeletor.
Ow.
Are you
Glitch.
hurt?
No, I'm just trying to do that cool thing. You know, where you flip up and...
I don't understand. Why doesn't she just use her magic? I mean, she used magic to levitate herself when she fell out of a tree. Are these some kind of magic dampening handcuffs? I don't know. Maybe they do.
Oh, come on.
I'll get the sword from that muscle-bound child. You deal with his friends back in the woods.
This green guy looks a lot like my father. Well, in that case, you get your looks from your mother. Hey, that's my mom you're talking about.
There you go.
Don't make it weird.
I think you're the one who made it weird. Yeah, but I felt awkward only after she said what she said. That's right. She's the one who made it awkward. No way! I don't believe it! That would have crushed his puny little legs! His big muscly upper body would have annihilated his scrawny little legs! Smashed them like pancakes! Yeah, it does need to work those legs out a little. It is kind of ridiculous.
You can do that.
I wonder what else I can do.
She is the one named Sailor Moon.
Capture. Contain. Go.
He-Man was about to destroy Tina with a punch. What would have happened if she didn't yell? He would have bashed her face in. And this series would have taken an extremely wrong turn. Yeah, that really would have affected the tone of the show going forward, wouldn't it? Yes. Then He-Man would be the villain and Skeletor could be the hero.
Punching things! She casts a duplication spell. You can't hit them without making more.
Stay behind me.
Look, they just touched their butts together. Is she going to get all offended by that? Yeah. Hey, don't put your butt juice against my butt juice. Ah, that's disgusting. Why did you have to take it that far? Well, I thought it was being funny. Butt juice is funny. No, it's disgusting, you ridiculous lizard. I'm not a lizard. I don't care what you are. You actually could have been funny that time, but you went too far. Oh.
Incoming!
That's the same face I make in the John. Ah, what's your obsession with toilet humor? Truth be told, I'm not really funny. Not a newsflash, Merman.
What are you doing?
I have no idea! Lightning
Well, so that happened. Yes, pretty intense. Glad I'm not fighting that He-Man. Pretty good, but I'd still take him on and lose as usual. What was that? Oh, nothing. boom. Yeah, I told you, he needs more cardio.
I have the power!
Adam! We gotta help him.
Oh, so now you all want to help him. While he was facing all those drones all by himself, you guys were just standing there with your slack-jawed mouths wide open doing nothing. Now that everything is fine and he's unconscious, now you run to help him? Yeah, that is quite cowardly. Yes, and you know all about cowardly, don't you, Merman? Hey, I'm not a coward.
I want to worry about helping yourself first.
You burned down our village.
Oh, was that your village?
It's not easy being green. Hey, Merman, get it? Because he's a green guy, like you? Hey, that's racist against green people. Yes, it is.
Do no more harm this night, you technological terror.
This is like the second Masters of the Universe Netflix series. Thought it was okay to slam around cats. What does Netflix have against cats anyway? Just break their spines willy-nilly? Yeah, I like cats. I really like that musical. Well, that's no surprise.
This is for the Tiger Tribe!
Boy, did that hurt.
Don't worry, I'll make this quick.
I think that he should just offer now. He would be actually doing her quite a favor. I mean, in the rate that she was going, she would be suffering from years and years of torment due to post-concussion syndrome.
Trying to use your head the way I do is not only dangerous, it's dumb.
I think it's probably much kinder to just offer now.
Kabooey, kashui.
Would save her years of torture. That's kind of mean, don't you think? Come to think of it, yes it is. You're a cruel Skeletor. Flattery will get you nowhere, Merman.
I'm not stupid. We're saved.
Adam, wake up!
Adam, very interesting.
Well, it's only fair. I mean, she's always breaking my balls. That's funny, cause it's true. Hey, watch it. That's my woman you're talking about. But you said it for... I don't care.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
We've got you. Wait for me!
Yes, let's not take the power sword. Let's just leave it lying there. You know, it only saved your lives. It's not really important, you fools.
Everyone ready?
Let me in.
I'm letting her in.
Don't you dare! That witch has caused enough trouble.
No, she's not jealous at all, everyone. Yeah, it's quite obvious she's got a thing for Adam. And I kind of understand, you know, he's kind of a good-looking guy. What? What was that? I'm just saying I can appreciate, his aesthetic beauty. His aesthetic beauty? What the hell is wrong with you? I mean, I'm a villain, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate somebody's... Now stop it right now and save yourself, you algae-eating imbecile!
Guys, we gotta go.
Fine.
Hey there, Tila.
Your Cronus is Dinkin, was your name, right?
I'm Duncan's Duncan.
I can almost see that commercial right now. Who's dunking for donuts? Well, I Duncan am dunking for donuts. I don't get it. You know, because there's a donut shop called Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, yeah, it's another thing you wouldn't understand. You don't get it, so stop laughing. Okay.
But yeah, that's me. Remember that time I saved you guys and drove through all those trees and ran over my boss and the witch he hangs out with? It kind of broke our getaway vehicle in the process.
Then just drop us back at the village and keep going. We can't go back. Not as long as they want that sword. So throw it out the window and let me take my friends home. Is that what Adam would want? Don't say his name like you know him.
I don't understand her problem. Why can't someone who doesn't know someone say their name? What, is saying someone's name so personal? Yeah, I mean, I say your name all the time, Skeletor. Hey, That's Mr. Skeletor to you, you fool! Hey, but you just said... I know what I said.
I know is that the cuff he had on his arm merged with the sword like they were meant to be together.
I know this comes out of complete left field here, but those things beside Tina's head, they're quite distracting. Yeah, it's true. They are. It's like she's walking around with quotations around her head the whole time. Yeah, that's pretty weird. What is she, like the walking grammar? Maybe instead of Tina, they could have called her parenthesis girl. I don't know.
I think Adam's just as connected to Grayskull as I am. And I think he'd want to know why. Don't you?
He would do no less for us.
But the village...
Is strong and shall endure.
I don't know, maybe you should go back and check on to see if some people in your village are dying or needing of assistance. I mean, you are supposed to be heroes to just abandon a burnt village at this point. You know, maybe somebody needs to be taken to the hospital. With first-degree burns? Where are they going? Need to go to the hospital. Later, guys. You can take care of yourself. Yeah, that's not very heroic of them.
I need to set us down somewhere and get to work on those engines.
Foliage.
So what is this, like Mossman's doing? Just suddenly attacking you with leaves? Yeah, it does seem like his work, all right.
Don't just float there, find them!
Your runt hit me with a transport.
When we find them, how's about we both hit them with one?
I'd like that.
Soon, Randor. I have unfinished business to attend to first.
It's a Kildor! Now things are about to get really good. You know it's going to be a party when Skeletor enters the scene. Well, that's up for debate. You're kind of a party pooper. What was that? You watch your tone, fish face. Sorry. Yes, wonderful times are ahead. That's more like it.
King Randor, what did the thief take?
A sword, Your Grace. The sword.
I don't know what it is about this King Randor. I just can't get past the fact that he looks so much like Santa Claus. Either that or the King of Hearts. I don't know any of those things. Well, I wasn't asking you, was I, fool?
My only son and my brother died because of the power that sword can harness. Find the thief, General. I want to look her in the eyes when I take that sword back from her grasp.
I don't understand that form of revenge. The tone seemed more menacing than it really was. I want to look her in the eyes when I take that sword from her. What? It'd be like, I want to look her in the eyes as I punish her for taking the sword.
We're doomed.
By the power of Grayskull? What did he say?
Let me try. I have the power! I thought you said those were the words, Witchy. Where's all the...
No. You're putting emphasis on the wrong word. Watch. Try it like, I have the power!
So I guess now it's confirmed, right? Not everyone can just pick up the sword willy-nilly, say the incantation, and become the new He-Man? I like that they specified that.
Isn't a toy.
The sword's out of juice anyway.
Adam!
So this power sword can run out of power? Interesting. I kind of like that too, because it makes him more vulnerable, right? So it makes for a better story. Yeah, and it's good for me too, because I'm Skeletor. And I like to prey on weakness. And as a villain, I find that quite endearing. Me too.
You okay? You turned into a big ol' He-Man.
Were you still you on the inside? Or was he the same on the outside as he was on the inside, and you were somewhere else entirely?
That's a lot of questions. Who are you?
Duncan, formerly of the bad guys.
The same bad guys that torched my village?
I'm gonna go get to work on that engine.
Glad to have you back. Here.
I don't know. I kind of don't like the size of this sword. Yeah, me too. It's kind of too big for him. It looks like he couldn't even carry it. It'd be much cooler if it actually turned into a much smaller sword after he turns back to Adam. And then when he says the incantation, it grows big again. Yeah, great. That would have been cooler.
This is apparently yours, champion.
I think I'm just gonna get a little air for a minute.
Is she trying to get into Avatar state? Why are you laughing, fool? You get that reference? No. So why are you laughing? I don't know. You imbecile.
Any good news from the poachers' drones?
They're still searching. Think I found us a way to maybe make up some lost time while we wait.
Again, more Star Wars references?
Well,
There are two.
Listen, I like Star Wars, but not everything has to be Star Wars. What the hell's a Star Wars? You know, it's about Jedis and lightsabers. Yeah, it would take too long to explain. Google it or something. What does Google? Never mind.
Couple of sky sleds parked near Randor's checkpoint. See for yourself.
No thanks. I've got my own Magnificantes Vitrum.
Show off.
Yes, I was going to call her show off as well. I think this Evelyn is Latina. She's always rolling her R's. They call her Evelyn. She's the queen of mean and sin. When she uses her magic, she goes chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but it was still pretty funny. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shanieology.